Hello guys, and welcome back to our next lecture in our course on online personal branding. In this short lecture, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I think it's not used at the proper capacity for building a personal brand. Most of the people who have businesses online or want to build themselves as a personal brand online use this specific tool just for selling different products or offer, or for promoting different affiliate offers or other people's offer products or services. Now, I am talking about webinars, the tool that I think it's misused or not used at a proper capacity. Webinars can be very powerful, and from different specialists in internet marketing, you will find out that webinars mainly have two purposes, right? The first purpose is to sell, promote, or maybe connect an audience with a different product, service, or offer. Okay, maybe when you are launching a product, okay, in a specific niche, you are launching a webinar for presenting that product. Okay, when you want to promote an affiliate offer, you are creating a webinar for your audience, okay, where you are explaining exactly how that product works and the benefits of it and so on. Okay, but very few people are actually using webinars to educate their audience and to offer them a huge value. In that way, by offering a huge value through webinars, okay, to your audience on a specific topic, you can build yourself as an expert and as an authority in front of them. Now, let me give you an example. For example, right, you have a blog, okay, and you are in the personal development niche. I think we have talked about this niche before, but it's very popular right now. Right, and you want to talk about the law of attraction, okay? You want people to perceive you as an expert in the law of attraction, right? What you can do, for example, you have an email list, okay? Maybe you have 1,000 people, 2,000 people in your email list. You can set up a free webinar for all of them, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, right? In which you can talk about some problems, okay, that people identify with the law of attraction, okay, or about some specific things that they might not know, and you know, okay, about the law of attraction. In that way, when you create a webinar, okay, when you will be in the webinar with them, my suggestion for you would be to start exactly like this. I will not sell you anything in this webinar, okay, because that's the actual truth, but I wanted to talk to you guys about a thing that I've seen in our industry that a lot of people get confused with. And you can practically start to talk to them about that specific topic, okay? That can be very effective. Why? Because people see that you are generous, okay, that you are willingly give away free value, right? And they will perceive you as an authority. Why? Because you know things that other people do not talk about in your niche, right? And we'll think that, and we'll see that you care about them. Okay. One thing, maybe you do not know exactly what to talk about into a webinar. Okay, you decide you want to do a webinar. Okay, but you do not know exactly what topic to approach. Okay, what subject to approach, what problem to approach. What you can do before the webinar or in the registration form of the webinar, okay, you can ask people what they want you to talk about. Okay, you just ask your audience which are the problems that they would like to hear about a discussion into a webinar, right? And that's the thing that you will talk about. You give them exactly what they want, right? In that way, you practically you build even a bigger rapport with them. Why? Because they will hear the solutions, okay, or the discussion for the problems that they have, okay, and they want to hear about them, right? So webinars are a very powerful tool if you will decide to use them. Now, there are a couple of programs that you can use, or software that you can use to create webinars. It depends on the size of your audience, okay. A free tool that you can use, it's Google Hangouts. It's very powerful, and the advantage of Google Hangouts is that it will be automatically linked to your YouTube account. And for example, if you have a YouTube account, people will be able to see the replay of your webinar onto your YouTube account. And disadvantage is that you don't have as many options as other platforms. Another disadvantage would be that many times you will have like a small delay, okay, on Google Hangouts. People will see your webinar with a free 5-second delay, maybe even more sometimes, right? So when you have that question and answer section at the end of your webinar, you may not be in a real time with them, which can be actually a problem. Another disadvantage would be that in order for people to be able to see that Google Hangouts live, on Google Hangouts they need to have a Google account. They can see it on YouTube, but they cannot comment, they cannot interact with you or whatsoever, right? So Google Hangouts is an option when you are starting out. If you do not have a big audience, if you do not want to invest money in a webinar platform, it can be a very good option. Another option that it's created around Google Hangouts, it's Webinar Jam, right? It's a very good software. We have more options for it, like a registration form and other stuff like that. You can check it out. We will have a resource section at the end of this lecture where you can check out all these softwares, right? The best option right now still in the marketplace, because maybe in the near future will appear other options too, I think it's GoToMeeting, right? It's pretty expensive. I mean, you can get like up to $500 per month if you are organizing very big webinars, but that's worth it only if you make if you have like a very big audience, okay, and you want to have like 1,000 attendees per webinar, okay, because you are limited to 1,000 per webinar. But it's definitely worth it if you have a big audience to do this for them, right? So GoToMeeting, it's still a very good platform. Why? Because it works very fast. People can follow you in a real-time manner, right? But also it has some disadvantages because people need to install like a plugin on their computer to work and other stuff like that. But as a technical part, okay, probably is the best right now because people won't have many errors and other problems like that. So these are just 3 examples. Obviously, there are even more examples that you can use. For example, now in the past 6 months, there are other platforms that appeared that are linked to Twitter. For example, there is Periscope, where you can organize like live streaming. It's more like a TV show that you create, okay, from your mobile phone. Then there is Meerkat, okay, also for mobile phones. Then there is Blab, that it's also connected to Twitter, which is kind of like a discussion and webinar in the same spot, right? So you have many tools that you can use, but the main idea is to use this in an educational purpose, right? Okay, to create these live events for people to be able to know you better, to relate to you as a human being better, and to position yourself as an expert and as an authority through the value that you provide to them in a huge way, okay, in a bigger manner, let's say so. So I hope this lecture was very helpful for you guys. I thank you very much for your attention. Check out the resource page at the end of this lecture, and I will see you in our next lecture. Bye bye for now. Sorin here.